I think we are live. And I'm sitting here talking to myself. Well, it is unscheduled. So we'll just wait for a couple of seconds. And I've got stuff all over this floor. I know I'm going to get tangled up and probably break my neck. Let me see. I don't think I have live chat. Hi, live chat. Let me turn it. Oh, it's top chat. I need to put live chat on. Hold on, folks. Live chat. There we are. Leslie, Gabrielle, Donna. Hey, Donna, how are you? And Bianca and Lou, hello from Texas. I was looking at the weather in Texas. What was I looking at? Dallas? You've got like 102, 103, 104, like for the next 10 days. How do you do it, Texas? How do you do it? Hello in Michigan and Arkansas. Is it Barbara? Is it Arkansas or No, not Arkansas. Arkansas. What's this? What? Missouri or Missouri? That's one I don't know. I think Arkansas is pretty easy though. I don't think anybody says Arkansas. Maybe we did Arkansas. Okay, Saul. Hello, everyone. Happy Independence Day, my fellow Americans. And for those of you all around the world, yesterday, July 4th, is Independence Day in the U.S. Thank you, everybody who had a chance to watch my taping of the 4th of July parade. Hello, Wendy in Ohio. And I'll just see. Hi, Nora. And Cindy. We are sweltering in Texas. I know, Texas. 85 in Florida. I'm glad you enjoyed the parade. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I was able to film some of yesterday's 4th of July parade here in Philadelphia. We haven't had one in 2 years. And as you know, Philly teeters between the 5th and the 6th largest city in this country, if you didn't know that. Used to be the 5th, but I think we're now like at the 6th largest. But anyway, having said that, it takes a year to plan a parade when you're closing off highways and streets and you've got safety and infrastructure and all that. So the city really didn't have, when we finally got the go ahead, I didn't do anything. And of course, because of the pandemic, not everyone was able to participate. So it was a shorter parade. It was a little more anemic than it normally is, but it was so much fun. And one of the things that a lot of folks said, which I really appreciate, was, and you enjoyed, Linda, the pipe organ as well. Yeah, but one of the things I wanted to thank you for is, and I knew that this parade was not going to look like a lot of Main Street USA type 4th of July parades, mostly because of something I just take for granted and don't really pay any attention to, and that is the rich diversity in the Northeast. I grew up in New Jersey. I was born and raised in New Jersey, and we've got, Philly is right across the river. Of course, I live in Philly. I've lived in Philly now for 20 years. A lot of my ancestors came from Philly, but New York is just the cities to the north of us. So there's just so much diversity, and we're tightly packed in this area. New Jersey is the most densely populated state in the country. And it's just live and let live. So I know a lot of folks were like, wow, look at all that rich diversity. But you know what? Isn't that a great thing to remember on the 4th of July? Freedom, and folks, of different cultures and religions. And, even the building that I live in, I own my apartment here in this building. It's a condo building that everybody owns their units. And it's extreme. We've got everybody in here. We all live together in this old building and enjoy each other's richness of religions and culture and food and languages and history. And so I really appreciate those of you who appreciated that diversity and celebrated it. So I just wanted to tell you that. And I hope that you had wonderful parades if you were able to have them in your towns with floats and marching bands. Okay, so I was rambling. It's such an important thing to celebrate the rich diversity in this country. Yes, Angel MD, I am with you on that. 100 degrees in, I don't know what it is here. I think it was in the 80s today. And maybe tomorrow up into the low 90s, but then it cools off again. You are welcome. It was, I enjoyed filming the parade for you and letting you have a peek at that. I'm always having a sip. What's everybody noshing on tonight? I've got some miserable little peanut crumbs or mixed nut crumbs. You know how you buy the big plastic peanuts, mixed nuts, and then, of course, everybody picks out the pistachios and the almonds. You know that you do that. You're having coffee? Who picks out the pistachios and the cashews first? Watermelon sounds good. I haven't had any summer watermelon yet. Iced tea, Jersey blueberries. Yes, Powerline Kid. Do you folks know that Jersey is one of the top blueberry? We're not the top, but we are one of the, what am I trying to say? We're like second or third in blueberry production, growth. What am I saying? We got a lot of blueberries in Jersey. You don't know that. See, people think it's just billboards and tea with mint wheat. Oh, with mini wheat. Tea with mini wheat. Isn't that cereal? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just picking these, what's left of these little, see, nuts. Okay. Oh, and Jersey corn. That's right. Jersey corn, Jersey tomatoes. We've got good old soil in the Garden State. Hi, Frida. Hi, Cindy. Cinnamon rolls fresh out of the oven on a Tuesday night. Woo, that's a Sunday morning treat for me. Yeah, tomatoes too, Donna. I know you're in, Donna, aren't you in Jersey somewhere? I think you are. Anyway, we're actually gonna, I'm just kind of killing time and chatting. We are gonna talk 1930s Art Deco tonight. And I've got some Deco right over here that I'm going to show you, and it's for sale in the old curiosity shop. I am cleaning out some of my Deco, and I'm also going to tell you about, where is she? You see her right? You didn't even see her. Wait a minute. Let me get her to where, can you see her? Well, I guess I'm teasing you. This is going to make you stay tuned. Nice to see you live. Lots of rain here in Maryland. Oh, no. Keep it down there in Maryland. Thank you. Woo, 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 woo. Everybody. Yeah, Donna, I know, but where are you in Jersey? I forget where you said. Well, you don't have to tell me where you are. Hello, Canada. Did you guys go to my community page a few days ago and see her? Oh, I guess I should have warned you. She's a little Well, she's European. You know how those Europeans are, always taking their clothes off. We Americans wouldn't run around like this. I'm just messing. I know you need rain in Texas. Anyway, warning. Woo. And not only that, we got a little leg showing here, and let's turn her around. Are you ready? Turn around. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, that's all you get. We're gonna put her right. We're gonna put her right there, teetering almost to where you can't see her. No, I will get too excited and knock her down. Put her up here. Put her over here. Tell you more about her. Remind me to tell you about her at the end of the video. No, she's not Lalique, but good guess, Faith. She is good quality. Yeah. I kind of had a Lalique suspicion as well, but real close examination, she falls short of the sharpness and the crispness of Lalique. I like Deco too. On the northeast side. All right. Hello, everyone. Been chatting now for about 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know where the timer is. Just letting a few people jump in. And I didn't announce that I was going to do this because I didn't know I was going to do this. But what I would like to do today is say hello and welcome. And we're going to look at some Art Deco things and talk a little bit about 1930s chrome, chromium, and I'm going to do a show and tell. And then I need some help on a pair of candlesticks I can't identify, and then I'll tell you about this gal right here at the end of the video. So I'll try to pause and read your comments as I go along. I am sorting out, going through boxes of things because I have been collecting for a long time. And you know, how many chrome cocktail shakers does a guy need? Yeah. Or serving trays and whatnot. You know the old expression, what is it? I've never seen a hearse pulling a U-Haul. Look, if stuff is boxed up, you can't enjoy it. I don't need boxes and boxes of things stashed away in basements and storage units. I want to scale down and just enjoy the things that I have and use them. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. And that's the reason why I'm starting to get rid of some things. So you might be shocked. He likes Art Deco. Why is he selling it? That's kind of the reason why I'm getting rid of some things. Hi, Karen and Judy. You like all the styles one way or another? Yeah, I could easily, if I had like a 20-bedroom house, like every room would be an era. Holland, Pennsylvania. Okay. Welcome, Holland. Let's do some of the common things first that most folks have seen and are very, very, very familiar with. Scott is live. I was at Dee's sale. Oh, listen, by the way, I forgot to say this. I don't ever like stepping on anybody's live sales, and I don't really know the schedule. So if someone else is having a live sale, please don't watch me. Go support those live sales. You can watch me on reruns anytime that you'd like. So I don't want to, I always want to say that so that I'm not messing up other people's live shows. Oh, D is finished. Okay. This is one that, you know, the black glass, and sometimes we say amethyst, and sometimes you can't really get any amethyst through it at all. It's just really black glass, the deepest purple, really. And so, you know, L.E. Smith made most of it. but they were prolific in producing it. And, if it made money, other companies were going to do it as well. So you can name all the other glass companies of the era, and most of them had some black glass pieces for sale as well. So this is just a vase with 3 silver rings that are somewhat worn in color from cleaning. 2 little tabs here, handles, glass vase. And that is currently for sale in the old curiosity shop, and it's in really good condition. Very elegant, from the 1930s. Let's see, what did Kathy say that was a great idea? I so much want to see what you're saying, but I can't sit here and you would be bored with me if I'm sitting here trying to read everything. I do go back and watch. Oh, in Bergen County. Yes, I know Bergen County. Yeah. The Swedes, like Edgar Bergen. Well, Bergen County isn't named after Edgar Bergen. You guys knew that, but we got a lot of Swedes in Jersey, or we used to. Okay. That's not that difficult to find. This is not that difficult to find either. And it's a, hi, Garland. Yeah, downsizing. There's no mark on the bottom of it, but when I turn it upside down, all you have to do is handle a certain amount of hazel atlas glass. And there's that, you got to feel it. You look at it, you ping it, you ding it. You just get used to the quality of glass. Now, there's no mark on it, but when you look at the bottom, there's an indication to me that it's probably a mixing bowl that Hazel Atlas made for one of the electric mixers, and there were so many of them. And it might look white, but it's a custardy color. Sometimes the custard will glow. This one doesn't. So there's no uranium in that. And Charlie McCarthy. You still talking about Edgar Bergen? Yeah, downsizing is nice. So a mixing bowl with the tiered sides, kind of in a Deco thing, and just a small one. That's pretty common. But I'm going to continue to show you more Deco items that are even more unique than those. Okay. What am I going to do now? Let's do these candlesticks. Hold on, I'm going to jiggle, not on purpose, but I have to get something off this table, and you might jiggle a little bit. It's not the San Francisco earthquake all over again. Okay. I found this book not too long ago when I was in Adamstown, and it's fantastic. I didn't know it existed. Hold still. It is called, well, I can't read it. It's called Glass Candle Holders, Art Nouveau, Art Deco. I don't know why I'm pointing at you. Depression Era and Modern. Oh, Judy. Hello, Judy. And I want to say, Judy, thank you so much. Congratulations. You won that wonderful, you know what you won. You got a great piece, unique, rare, and I appreciate your bids. You had to fight to get it, and I'm going to pack it up and get it to you. Judy won the Call for Philip Morris cigarette holder with the ashtray and the little Scotty on the top. You got a good one, Judy. That is way cool, and I am so glad. You're going to love it. I just want to make sure your address is, just don't tell me your address here because it's in, Judy, just tell me that your address is correct in eBay. I think your address might have changed. So I want to make sure that before I ship it, your current address is correct in the as it is in eBay, and then I'll get it shipped to you. And I'll go back and look at that later. But but back to this. So this is a Schiffer book, of course, by Paula Pendergrass and Sherry Riggs. I'll let you look at that. Now I have a certain page marked in here because I want to show you these, these candlesticks. I need to get, okay, I know what I need to get. And I'll probably get like 3 pair and you can all judge. Yes, I do wear progressive lenses. I will be 55 in a couple days. I've had these for a while. And I can't, I think D finally got a pair of like magnifying glasses. So if I wear them, right? If I put on those glasses, I don't have to keep doing that. So I'm going to be picking some of those up. So maybe the next live that I do, you won't have to look up my nose as I'm trying to read the comments. Just get with the candlesticks. Hold on. There's one. Oh my goodness. And here's the other one. I love these candle holders. And right now they have candles in them. Let me just hold up one. What? Look at that. This reminds me of sort of what they call the frozen waterfall or the frozen fountain, which is a motif in Art Deco design, or like curlicues, feathers, I don't know, plumes. Let me hold them both up. When I saw these, I said, the design on these is just fantastic. So look at those. I'm going to get everybody to, if you like, Judy, I didn't know that you collect ashtrays. I'm going to start picking them up, more of them. What do you think of these? Now, it's good glass. It's not top quality glass. I wouldn't say that it's department store glass. It's got good clarity and not really fire polished, but it's decent glass. Probably elegant depression glass. And I'm going to guess, I know. Paden City, Westmoreland, Beaumont, I don't know. But let me show you I thought that I'm going to find them in my book, and they're not in my book. Couldn't find them. But I did find a couple of examples that are close. And one of the examples is made by Paden City, and it's right here. See the sort of frozen waterfall curlicue things? That's similar to it. My bookmark is when I was at my mother's house. She said, "I've got coupons for you." So they gave me these coupons, and I want you to look. Hold it. Do you see the little X up there next to, and then there's an X right here. Where is it? There's an X and an X in ink pen. I was like, why are these X's on here? She said, well, your stepfather and I were looking through this, and we put an X next to all the entrees that we thought you would want, and we just cut those out. So The ones that didn't have X's, I didn't get. Anyway, I don't know. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to find it. Ham, yeah, I know. Well, no, they don't have it. They have bacon. Glad to see you're still with us. Where the shooting happened. Oh yeah, there was a shooting at the fireworks, and as you can see, I am in good condition. Now I can't find. There's another one in here. I think maybe by Westmoreland. Here it is. This is the Thousand Eye. But look at the little curly cues. You see those on the Westmoreland? So notice there and there. So again, it's not the same thing. I don't know. So I've got these listed right now in my eBay store as unknown. But American-made, Deco-inspired 1930s candle holders. I love them. Anybody have any idea? When do these coupons expire? They probably have already. July 31st. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to get that out of the way. And you don't like Art Deco items, but you enjoy watching. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mama knows what you like. Yeah, they figured it out. Put an X next to the coupons that you get. Or they might have been sneaky. They might have cut out the coupons. They might have put an X next to the entrees they didn't want. Did you think of that? And then cut those out and kept them and gave me the ones with the X. No, they wouldn't have done that. I'm just kidding. You think that the candle holders are English? What makes you think that they're English? Because I don't get any English feel from them. I'm definitely getting an American feel. So, but I'm curious to know what it is about those that make you think that makes you think of English glass, like Bagley or somebody like that. I mean, you can see that there are. I don't know. So right now it's a mystery. Okay, let's go do these. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but that's for sale in the old curiosity shop right now. And it is a silver, it's a chrome. This one is unmarked. And this is a little serving tray that you can use for cookies, snacks, whatever you like. And it's got two little red Bakelite balls right there, which is really cool. And as you can see, it's not dented or scratched. You know, these pieces are now getting to be like 80 years old. So there's going to be little abrasions sometimes. Hi, Teofane and Lori. Hello in Toronto. What's wrong with... Well, thank you for buying the salt and pepper shakers. Oh, the lamp behind me. You can't, can you see it? There you go. You can see some of it. But you can't see all of it. It's got the Who's glass onyx pieces all down, you know, down the whole thing. I think I might have just had a blurb there. My Norton antivirus is doing something funny. So we'll give it a second to get that out of its system. So this little tray, fantastic. Serve your cucumber sandwiches just the way Miss Lemon would. And I know you know Miss Lemon. If you like Art Deco chrome, you know who I'm talking about. Christmas with a little red accents. Yeah, put green cookies on it. You got a 1912 Universal percolator with the cord for $2 at a garage sale. You go, Peg. Is it Peg or Pug? It's Pug. Clean it out. If it doesn't work, check the fuse. You'd be able to take the bottom off and see if it needs a fuse in there. Hi, Poodle. Poodle, I am holding on to your book. Is it Bookworm print? I know that you want it, and I'm holding it for you. We didn't even talk about price, but don't worry. I'm going to let you have it for what I paid for it. Because shipping is going to be crazy aren't you in California? And it's big. So I'm kind of holding on to it because I need to actually measure it and see what it would cost to ship it to you. But don't worry, I've got it. All right, so wonderful Art Deco chrome. You know what? Before we look at any more chrome, I want to read something to you. It's going to be story time at the library. Oh, Poodle, be quiet. What do you mean don't spare you? I'm happy to send it to you. Did that tray have an insert? No, that tray was not designed. I'm glad you asked that. This particular tray is not one that would have had an insert. This is exactly as it was manufactured. Good question. The ones that have the glass inserts have a much. They are taller on the sides. They're not. What am I trying to say? They form a right angle, and the circular part of the chrome would come straight up to actually hold the glass in place. So this is the way this one was made, just like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. You're decorating to look like the 1960s atomic. What have I got around here I've got something that you would like. So yeah. Wait, are the two broke guys here? Is that who I was just reading? Anyway, I see Teofane says, two broke guys, I love your channel. Yes. If you don't know the channel Two Broke Guys, I've never met them. I don't know who they are. They have a wonderful channel and they do great videos. If you like mid-century, are they here? Check them out. They're a great, yeah, there they are. There's Two Broke Guys. Yes, check out their channel. They're fantastic. Yeah, I know it looks like a plate. A plate could sit in here, but this is how this was manufactured without anything on it. This particular one. But what I want to do is read to you something out of one of my favorite books called American Modern, 1925 to 1940, designed for a new age by Stuart Johnson. This is a fantastic book. And let's read something, just a little piece of it here. My bookmarker is a piece of weather stripping because I need to get some weather stripping. Never mind. I can get off track very easily. But I think that this really sums up what I want to talk about tonight. And here's what it says. It says, penthouse. It's just a tiny little bit. I'm going to read it to you. The title song of Rodgers and Hart's 1936 musical comedy, On Your Toes, have you seen it? Contains the following lyric. See the pretty penthouse, top of the roof. The higher up, the higher the rent goes. Get that dough, don't be a goof, up on your toes. The penthouse atop a Manhattan skyscraper was America's ultimate symbol of success. It suggested glamour, sophistication, money. True, it might not ensure happiness. Cole Porter could have Ethel Merman sing plaintively of being, quote, down in the depths on the 9th floor. But most people struggling to make ends meet, particularly during the Great Depression that dominated the 1930s, would have gladly traded places with her. The penthouse represented a privileged fantasy world. Hollywood loved it, and it penetrated, Hollywood loved it, and penthouses became the favored settings for escapist comedies and musicals that were highly popular during that period. Their sleek furnishings, glass, lacquer, chromium, bespoke of a lifestyle that was both carefree and luxurious. That really sums up most of these items that I have here today. And we're not talking about the expensive, luxurious deco pieces. We're talking about things that you got at Woolworths, or that you could go into a five and dime or a department store in your city and purchase, so that you could bring a little bit of that Myrna Loy, William Powell glitz to your vanity top or your kitchen table, just to sort of maybe live like the Hollywood stars and take your mind off the fact that you didn't really know where your next dollar was coming from. That was a reality for a lot of families during the Depression. So I hope you enjoyed me reading that. Hi, Dee, and welcome. It's nice to see you. So Streamline Modern is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. Okay, so let's look at a few more things that I'm selling right now in the old Curiosity shop. And that would be, let's do this. A teapot or a coffee pot, put in it whatever you'd like. It doesn't really matter to me what you put in it. And I'm tossing in a cream and sugar with it. Now this and this were not bought together. It's a marriage, but they go together very nicely. This one, I can't remember the name of the company. It only says chromium on the bottom. So I don't remember who made this, but this particular one has a red Bakelite or Lucite handle on it. Also, it has that on the top. And it's clean. One thing that has happened is this fell just like that, and it put a little dimple in the top. It pushed that Bakelite knob down in just a little bit. Can you see there's a little bit, just a little bit right there in the top? I don't know. I think you can see that. I didn't mess with it. I'm not going to mess with it. I think it adds a little bit of character that it's just sort of just a little tiny little right there in the top. So you get the teapot or coffee pot, and Emerald City, yes, very deco. You do see it. There's the cream pitcher and the sugar bowl. I just knocked the lid. There's the sugar bowl, and you get a lid as well. So chrome, deco cream and sugar. And I'm going to match that up with a wonderful coffee pot, teapot. You know, this stuff doesn't tarnish. It's kind of difficult to scratch it, and it looks fantastic. Just clean it off with a damp cloth, and there you go. All right. Now what I'm about to show you are the only two, it's the only thing that's not listed yet, but I will try to get it listed tonight. The pictures are up. I just haven't listed it yet. Another cream and sugar. This one also is unmarked. A lot of this is Chromecraft, Farber Brothers, Foreman, Chase. A lot of the companies were in Brooklyn or in Connecticut. And this is a nice cream and sugar. And this would have come with probably a matching percolator or coffee pot. These are the little sort of butterscotch handles. And there's the lid. And as I said, I don't think these, no, I don't see a mark on these either. But they're not scratched and they're not dented. You like these? I don't know. I'm ready for Chrome to make a comeback. Obviously, I am. You know it. Okay. This I love, and this is made by the Chase Company, who did brass and chrome. Look at this. You might have seen it in one of my former videos. And I couldn't remember whether that was called machine turned, but we have a 3-tray, 2-tier. This is for serving, and this did not have glass inserts. This is exactly as it was made. Nothing was meant to sit down in here. But look at the quality on this. Chrome is timeless. And the Chase mark, hold on, you're going to be blinded by the light. No, I'm not singing it. I know you 70s people remember that song. I can't get you to see it. But the little man on the horse, the little Chase mark is right there. And this thing, now it has my fingerprints all over it, folds up for wonderful storage for those little tiny New York skyscraper apartments. Yep, put it away. I know, I love it, Judy. So you store it like that. And again, this is right out of the glamorous 1930s. Then we flip it open. Yeah, see there? There you go. It's not dented. You don't have rust. You're going to find a few scratches here and there, even on a piece of chrome. But it really is in great shape and ready to use. It's very versatile. Cheese and fruit, yeah. You ought to see. Well, I ought to show you a table with a black tablecloth on it and all these chrome pieces all laid out. You know, we just need a house full of sophisticated people in tuxedos standing around listening to Cole Porter and making witty conversation. That's what we need. Anyway, that is, can't wait to see what, wait a minute. Oh, the item that you might like. Well, it's not really atomic, but it is, and I wasn't going to show it, but I might show it anyway because it is from 1951. So hold on. So anyway, this is super fantastic. Okay. What time is it? I don't know, but it's 44 minutes. Some of these live shows go on for hours. I'm going to try to keep it to no more than maybe an hour and 15 minutes. But if you have to go, and you can watch me on rerun. I'd love to have a party with all this chrome and have everybody over. Now, look at this. This, I think, is hard to find because I didn't find any others listed, and I didn't find that any had sold in the last 90 days when I do the eBay search. That's an indication that it's not a common everyday thing. These candles really don't fit, so I will do my best. There's one candle holder. Hold on. Oh, the drama. There's two candle holders. Again, these candles don't, I need fatter candles. Oh, they're gonna fall. Hold on. And you get the matching console bowl that sits in the middle. What a twist on the classic console set. We always see them in glass, and you know it. We always see them in glass. When is the last time you saw a console set in chrome? And everybody had console sets in the 20s and 30s. I know, Garland, it is stunning. I can't show it all to you at the same time, which is what I want to do. So that's in the middle. I can show it all to you at the same time. And then the two candlesticks on either side. Boy, I tell you what, I bet I would get a lot of attention if I went walking down Broad Street with that on my head. All right, let's just not be too goofy. But anyway, these are made by Farberware in Brooklyn. Farberware in Brooklyn. There's the console bowl. Let's put your fruit in, and the two candlesticks, candle holders. This goes in the center of your dining room table, or it goes on the buffet, or it can go on any type of a console table, hence console set. Very good condition. There was never a glass insert in this. This is the way this was made. Thank you. I do have talent for balancing things on my head. Poirot-esque. Yes, it is. You got to go and look at the BBC. The BBC, they do the best Deco shows. We didn't have, it was more popular in England than it was here in the US. You know, the Deco interiors. So if you love this stuff, the Hercule Poirot David Suchet BBC series, mystery series, the interiors, especially his apartment, are really out of this world. So I think I showed you all of the chrome that's for sale. I did. Now I want to show you something else. I love the BBC too. Hold on, because I'm going to forget. Let me run over here. I'm coming right back. I need to get something to show you. And if I don't break, oops, my neck, I'll be right back. Because I told someone that I had something from the 50s, and I do. It's not really atomic, but oh my goodness. So we're going to take, I still have a couple more Deco things to show you, but take a look at this. So this, I don't know who you are. You're in there somewhere and you're decorating your house to look like 1960s atomic. And I thought you might like this. I just picked this up at the piece of art. As you can see, it's an original ink and water color. And it says down here, Capri. This is on the Isle of Capri. And there is a place called Grotto Verde on the Isle of Capri. I don't know if there, in 1951, if there was a Grotto Verde restaurant, but someone has painted the Grotto Verde Ristorante. And right here it says Capri 1951. And then there are some initials underneath there. I can't see it. MZ, who knows? So 1951 original. I know there's a glare on it. I'll try to hold it still. Yeah, I like it too. It's just got that. It's got that cool cat early 50s. Well, we know it's 1951, and I think it's eye-catching as well. The colors are very vibrant. There isn't any water damage. There's no bug damage. There's no foxing on it. It's really nice. Now that's not listed, and I wasn't even going to show it to you, but it will be listed soon. Now I'm getting bits and pieces all over me. Okay. Last thing I want to do, the last two things I want to do is the 50s colors really show up in that. I want to sell this German lusterware set. I haven't listed it yet because it's going to be difficult to ship, but I will ship it. I'm just sort of curious if anyone would actually be interested. And I know someone is interested because they wrote to me and they told me. I'm not going to show you all of the pieces, but you will get the lusterware teapot. I have the cream and the sugar bowl with the lid. Yeah. We have the teapot with the lid. Now hold on. This is German-made 1930s Deco. Teapot, sugar bowl with lid. You get, I think it's 8 cups and saucers, right? So there are 8 cups and saucers. There are 8 berry bowls with this set. And there are 12 dessert plates. I'm calling this a dessert set. This is perfect for cake and cookies. So the 12 plates, 8 cups and saucers, 8 berry bowls, the teapot or coffee pot with its lid, and the cream and the sugar bowl with its lid. It has a minty green look to it, gray and sort of minty green. There are no chips or cracks on any of it. It is all in perfect condition, and it simply says on the bottom, made in Germany. And we know that it is going to be sometime during the Deco era. It's obviously between the two wars. So I don't know. I do want to sell it because I've got other sets and I really love this, but it's going to have to go in probably 3 boxes. And many times shipping 3 smaller boxes is less expensive and safer than shipping 1 huge box. So it's probably going to have to be shipped in 3 boxes of 12, 12, 12. So I'll read your comments when the video is over. I'm curious to know what anybody thinks about it. But it is something that I do want to sell. So finally, it really is beautiful. And the colors are great. What is so wonderful about those colors, I love the Japanese lusterware, but it's always that orange and purple, 90% of that lusterware. But the German stuff is usually lighter in color and has that pearlescent look to it. So it really is pretty stuff. It's just a matter of packing it up and shipping it. You're still mesmerized by this shade back here. And I'm still working. I'm still cleaning up my diamond disc player. Did you see that? Okay, so this piece right here She is lovely. And that little heart hairdo that you see right there, very typical of 1932, 33, 34. It's a very 30s hairdo. And that's exactly the way she's made. She has a wonderful drape around herself. She's not covering too much up. We'll let you see her from that side. She's showing a little bit of her bottom. We've already talked about that. And she came in two different styles. There's another style similar to this. This is called the flapper, mostly because of the hairdo. But there's another one with a much more conservative hairstyle, and her drapery is covering up her entire, her butt isn't hanging out. And I think she's a little more modest up top here. So this one would be a little racier for us Americans in the 30s. And so the only thing on the bottom, it says registered, and there's a mark. This is actually made by a company called Muller, Muller, with an umlaut over the top. So I think it's a German company. And the way she's made, the way she's fitted here, she would either fit down over top of a flower frog inside of a bowl, yeah? Or she also had a lamp bottom. She could fit down over a glass lamp base, the same as this glass, which looks like rocks, and then the light bulb would be underneath. I found her at a flea market digging through a box, the old cardboard boxes that they throw on the pavement, and she was $5. That's what I paid, and she's just floating around in the bottom of that box. The only damage on her is a tiny flea bite on the bridge of her nose. You would never even hardly be able to see it unless you use a magnifying glass. Well, there you can see it right there. See how it shines? If I turn her, you might be able to see it's just a tiny little flea bite on the bridge of her nose, but otherwise, that's it. So I'm going to hold on to her, and I will never find the lamp base. I'll put a picture in another video sometime with the lamp base on it, but you could look her up. Look her up, Muller, Muller. Don't forget the umlaut. I would like to fashion some type of a base where I can put, you ought to see when you put a light bulb underneath of her and she just glows like a hood ornament. So, yeah, she was a great find. I really like her a lot. And it's nice to see, not the same old Bashful Charlotte or, quote, September Morn, if you're familiar with that style. We see so much of that here in the U.S., made by Cambridge and Fenton and everybody. So anyway, I wanted to share her with you. She is just fantastic. And I hope that you really like that. So that's it. 58 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm just going to sit here and blah, blah, blah for a little bit, but I don't have anything else to show you tonight. Just those things. If anyone knows who made those candlesticks, the glass ones, I would love to know. And if anybody ever can find the glass lamp bottom to this, I will pay you dearly for it. And all those other chrome pieces are for sale in the old curiosity shop, so you can go and check those out. Let me have a sip. Ooh. All right. I still have peanuts in my teeth. Any news on the Peacock radio? Not yet. I'm glad you asked. It is packed away. It's going to need complete restoration. One of the things I do, the summer months are my busiest with flea markets. That's going to be packed away. That's going to be a winter project. So I appreciate you asking about that. I always keep the best stuff. I don't always keep the best stuff, but maybe I do. And then when he decides to let it go, we all go bananas. Oh, okay. I should have read your whole comment. I know, because who knows? But I have to tell you, I don't hoard things, and I don't want to become a collector that has so much that you don't know what you've got and you can't enjoy it, or that the place is so cluttered and you're afraid, if you turn, you're going to knock something over. And there's also the excitement of going out and finding things, enjoying them, and then passing them on or selling them to someone who else wants them. What is the maker of your drinking glass? Well, I'm not drinking out of that. That's a Hazel. These are both Hazel Atlas. That's in the Ritz Blue. And this little one is a Hazel Atlas glass as well. I know, the dollhouse. Who asked me that? Judy? Where can we find a picture of the lamp bottom? I don't know. I will put it in my next video. I don't have it right now to put it in this to show you, but you might be able to look up Muller, Muller, Art Deco, glass, nude, girl, lamp. You might be able to find it. The dollhouse. Why is the vinyl so thick on diamond disc players? All right, I know I'm jumping all over the place. Well, it's not vinyl. They weren't making vinyl records at this time. The records were either made out of shellac or some other type of laminate. And Edison had his own laminates, which weren't technically vinyl. They were thick because Edison is the last person who would have paid royalties to anybody, especially Johnson at Victor, E.R. Johnson. Edison patented the Hill and Dale, or the vertical style of recording, which means that the recording is in the bottom of the groove and the needle rests in the bottom of the groove, and it has to float and go and rise and fall, which is called Hill and Dale. The vertical cut records like Victor, Columbia, Brunswick, everybody else, those are the recording is in the groove, which is a V shape. The needle moves from side to side. Okay? Am I getting too? So the Edison discs had to be thicker because of the recording process, and they also could not warp. They had to remain completely flat in order for them. You can, the shellac discs, they can warp a little bit, and they'll play just fine. I hope that answered. Now, there was another question, the dollhouse. The dollhouse is in my mother's garage. She's ready for me to get it out of there. And I promise you, I'm going to go back this summer. It is this summer, and get in there. What I've got to do now is finish the cleaning, the woodwork restoration on the staircase, the front porch, and do the rewiring. That's what I need to do, and it's still sitting there waiting for me. But I have got so many projects. Judy asked about the dollhouse, so I just answered that. And it really does take you had cylinders and they were brittle. Well, cylinders are either made of wax or amberol. blue amberol. The blue amberol cylinders, they can crack on the edges and split, but you probably had the wax cylinders. Those are the ones that you drop it and they'll shatter. They are not very forgiving at all. But the blue amberol, which was early type of a plastic that Edison invented, they're very hardy. They're very hard wearing, and those cylinders will last a long time. Hello, Pam. I'm trying to see everything that you're asking me. You will have to go back to a brick and mortar to keep everything. Well, it's interesting that you should say that. I'm not going to tell you a whole lot, but, well, no, brick and mortar, you mean selling in a shop? I think that's what you meant. Yeah, that's what you meant. Let me have 3 almonds. Please do what? Oh, you want me to leave the mouse nest down in the bottom of the house, in the crawl space of the house? Hey, D, what you doing, girl? You should have been here, D, for the parade. Oh, Poodle wants me to leave. Yeah. Some mice moved in, and they pooped and peed up that house like you wouldn't believe. Thank you, Tom. The mummers, I know. And the mummers are usually represented in all the parades. Of course, New Year's Day. There was not a brigade in this past 4th of July. They've had them before, but as I said, a lot of the people were not able to. If you don't know what, did he say mummy? Mummers. If you don't know what we're talking about, go to YouTube and type in Philadelphia Mummers Parade. Mm-hmm. Boy, I'll tell you. Yep. It is unique, and you will not see anything like it anywhere else other than right here. The mummers. D, it's a bunch of men in feathers and banjos and saxophones and sequins, and they spray paint their shoes gold, and they dance. They do the mummers strut. They've been doing it since 18 something. I know the origins of it are but it's something else. Did Vinny just get here? Hey, Vin. Yeah, the mummers are. Yeah, do the strut. No, I'm not going to do the strut. No. 2 guys has to go. Okay, so I guess I should go too, because we've been at this for about an hour. I only wish that I was able to read everything and answer everything that you say or speak to everybody. It's so hard to see, and they go by so fast. But thank you for watching and looking at these wonderful chrome items from the 1930s. And even if you don't particularly care for the 1930s, it was nice to have you visiting with me anyway and enjoying each other's company. It's all for sale in the old curiosity shop. If you see anything you like, go take a look. And I will be back with more videos and more restorations in the coming days. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I'm going to say, wait for the cat. And so long for now. But I'm actually going to leave it on for just another minute so I can just say goodbye to everybody. But that was the official goodbye. Okay. So long. Who did I not see or speak to? Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Okay. I'll look at this later. Okay. That's it. Let's end this bad boy. Woo. How do we do it? We do end live stream. Bye. 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 Bye.